Toki aleo. Hey everybody. Tani, li pana sona toki pona tawa sina. My name is Daniel, or Tani, and I'm going to be teaching you toki pona. Tenpo suno nila, wile pana sona toki lili. Today, I want to teach you some short expressions. Tenpo kamala, wile pana mute sona tokini. In the future, I plan to teach you more about, how should I translate this? About the language itself. Pona. Thank you. Toki pona lio ala and nimi mute. Toki pona does not have many words. Taso, but or however, ona li can toki e io mute. It can express many things. Tenpo nila, mi pana sona toki lili and toki suli. Now I'm going to teach you a few simple and complicated expressions. Toki awen sitelen ni, sitelen tawa ni, li ni. Ni. The transcript for this audio lesson is right over here. Let's begin. A very important expression in any language is hello. If you might have heard from the beginning, I said toki aleo, which means hello everybody. Now the part of that which means hello is toki. Toki. After you've said hello to someone, you might want to ask how they are. You would say that in toki pona as sina pona ala pona. This literally means, are you good or not good? Again, sina pona ala pona. If you're meeting someone for the first time, you might want to ask their name. To say this, you would say, nimi sina li seme, which would mean, your name is what? Again, nimi sina li seme. The response to answer would be, nimi mi li, your name. In my case, Tani. Now, Yan is not obviously in my name. Yan actually means person. And when you're referring to yourself or another person, you would say Yan, or person, and then the person's name, usually tokaponified. My name, Daniel, tokaponified, is Tani. So my toki pona name is Tani. So again, nimi mi li Tani. My name is Daniel. Thank you in toki pona, as you might have heard also earlier, is pona. This is not necessary, but I like to do it anyway. Pona. Thank you. I love you is mi olin sina. Pretty straightforward. Mi olin sina. Where's the bathroom? This is very important in a toki pona speaking country. Would be tomotelo lilon seme. Again, a little slower. Tomotelo lilon seme. Should mean, which would mean, technically, the water room is located at what? That's how I translated it. No in toki pona is ala. And yes is a little more complicated. It's very similar to Mandarin Chinese, if you studied it. I'll discuss it later. That finishes the simple phrases. And let's move on to more complicated ones, to show to non-believers out there that toki pona can express more difficult things. First expression, my, what big feet you have, would be expressed, sina yo and noka suli. Or literally, you have big feet. You have big feet. So again, sina yo and noka suli. Another one, I'll have a pastrami on rye when you're at a toki pona restaurant, would be, this is how I translated it, mi wile awen soweli lon insapan, which would literally mean, I'd like a part of a mammal inside bread. So you could get hot dog or hamburger or pastrami and rye, or I guess you'd have to point in that situation. Mi wile awen suli lon insa pan. Next expression, she has a nice ass. That's something you're gonna need, definitely. Ona liyo e monsi pona mute. Again, ona liyo e monsa pona mute. Pona means good, and I guess you can figure out the rest if you learn the vocabulary. This one, I don't want to offend anyone, but I'm going to do it anyway. I hate Ron Paul. Yan Ron Paul li ike tawami. You notice that Yan is included in Ron Paul's name. Yan Ron Paul. That shows how it works. Yan Ron Paul li ike tawami. It literally means Ron Paul is bad to me. It's an opinionated thing. There's no real word for hate. And the last expression for tonight, who took my iPod? Yan seme liyo e poka mi pikalama musi, which would literally mean, who has my container of music? I thought that might be appropriate. It could technically refer to a CD, but no, it can't. Not tonight, okay? So again, yan seme, or who, liyo, has, e poka mi, my container, p, of kalama musi. And that's it for tonight. Pona, thank you. And I hope to continue these in the future. Kamala mi wile pali pana sona ni. On the fly translation. Pona.